Do you get frustrated when your FIFA Ultimate Team player shoots like that? Well, I do, as you can see. But luckily, I found the guys at Foot Helper who helped me not to make my players shoot like absolute Josh McGinnises. And they can help you as well. If you want your weekend league games doing for you, if you want a bit of guidance, if you want some tips and tricks, you can, ask those to do it for a price, and you can get a discount if you use my code OldGrandpaJoe at checkout for 20% off your order. Right, hello there everybody, and welcome to the preview for our second Papa John's Trophy tie of the season. The first, now it's called the Papa John's Trophy, but we're facing Harrogate at the CNG Stadium on Tuesday the 10th of November, kick-off 7 o'clock. Yeah. We mustn't underestimate them because, they're a decent side, these lot. They proved that in the National League last year, but I have a feeling that we could beat them. They've got a few ex-City players in there. Joe Cracknell, ex-Academy goalkeeper. Ryan Fallowfield, ex-Academy player as well. So, yeah, last time we played Harrogate was pre-season 2014-15, I think, when we were in the Premier League, and I believe these guys were in the National League North, or just the National League. Either way, there was 5 divisions splitting these two teams last time we played each other. Now, it's just the one. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Anyway, team news for the Pizza Trophy game then. Hakiba Delican has recovered from an ankle injury. He missed the game against Swindon with an ankle problem and was expected to return the 2-0 victory in the FA Cup against Fleetwood, but was rested, so is expected to return at the CNG. Louis Cole's back on the grass at Hull City's Cottingham training base and will be fully fit for when Hull City face Grimsby on the 17th of November in the Papa John's Trophy. James Berry will not be available, having picked up an ankle injury in the 23's match against Cardiff City a few weeks ago. Ref watch. Peter Wright is the main man, with the two of linos being Connor Brown and Barry Gordon, with the fourth official being Lewis Smith. On to stats then. These are taken from the Fleetwood game. There's not many this week. I think there's just the 4. Judging by this, because I've not fully finished thingying this yet. But Hull City had 12 shots against Fleetwood. Of those 12 shots, just 3 were on target. 2 of them did turn into goals though, so not too bad indeed. Hull City had 56% of possession. Hull City committed 17 fouls. Another stat, I'm not sure if this is on the graphic or not, I might put it on. That is George Long's first clean sheet in about 311 days. That is mental. That is mental. I'm trying to think when his last clean sheet was, 311 days ago, Joe. I genuinely couldn't tell you what game it was. Was it really that bad last year? I can't remember the last game we kept a clean sheet in. Oh my God. Anyway, what do I think then? Fleming, McLaughlin, Batty, Sheaf, Callum Jones, Mayer and Samuelson should all be in contention for a start. Maybe give Harvey Cartwright another opportunity. Festus Arter at right back again. Eves will start up top, and we can't underestimate these guys. On to head-to-head battles then. Tom Eves starting up top will have to get past the central defender that is Will Smith, and Jacob Greaves will have to defend from Jack Muldoon, who I just checked through Harrogate's goal scoring or whatever. They played Grimsby in their league a few weeks ago. Jack Muldoon scored twice and he's not looked too shabby this year. Anyway, opposite view then, and today we're talking to Peter, a fan, Chief Brody on YouTube, or if you want to, go by his government name. Government name. Good God. His actual full name, it's Brody Patterson. Take it away, Brody.
Right, what's up guys, I'm Chief Brody, I'm a Harrogate Town vlogger, and I have been told to do like a 2-3 minute video, basically giving you the rundown of Harrogate Town. So, Harrogate Town were formed in 1914, but didn't play our first game until 1919, and we've basically been a non-league side for most of our existence, and we went full-time in a 2017-18 season. This is the year I started vlogging and doing Harrogate Town games. That season we got promoted to the first ever time into the National League. We scored over 100 goals in the National League North, finished second behind Salford, winning the playoffs after beating Chorley 2-1 in the semi-finals, then beating Brackley in the final at our ground 3-0. First season in the National League, we did really, really well. I think we finished 6th in the playoffs. Again, we scored the most goals in the league, played exciting football. We were classed as one of the most exciting teams to watch in non-league football at the time, because we kept conceding goals but also scoring a lot of goals as well. So that season we finished 6th in the playoffs in the first ever season in the National League, which I thought was amazing at the time. Went to Fylde away, lost in the playoffs, which was really, really annoying, but came back the next season and absolutely took the league by surprise, finishing second behind Barrow as going into the playoffs. We played Boreham semi-final at our ground, won 1-0, and then went to Wembley against Notts County. We were the underdogs, bearing in mind we finished second in the league, and we went and won 3-1, which was amazing. I think the thing for me was seven of that players in the team actually played National League North, so seeing them be at Wembley was amazing. And now we're in our first season in League 2, doing really, really well. I'm really impressed with the lads. We've won 4 games, drawn 3, lost 4, done alright. Best game of the season has been Southend away, won 4-0, scored one of the most bizarre goals ever to be seen this season. Won our last game 4-1 against Skelmersdale United in the FA Cup. Good result, good to see some players we haven't seen play before play. Obviously, we play Hull City next in the EFL Trophy. It'll be a bit interesting for us. I know a few people I know are Hull City fans. I think it's kind of mental to think we're playing them. But I would like to say the score prediction will beat Hull City 1-0, I reckon. It'll be a very, very interesting game. I think we've got the players to do it. So, yeah. Also, if you haven't already, go check out my channel, Chief Brody. I upload loads of Harrogate Town content, a bit of FIFA stuff as well, because obviously we're at first ever time on FIFA this year. But anyway, I've been Chief Brody, and see you in a bit.
Thank you very much, Brody, for that, and current form now then. Harrogate not looking too bad. Obviously, last time out in the FA Cup, they beat Skelmersdale United 4-1 on the Friday night kickoff. We beat Fleetwood 2-0. We've been quite inconsistent with our form, you know. We started off well, then tailed, and now we've got a game in hand in the league, which we'll get onto in a minute. Yeah, Harrogate not looking too great either. Lost to Colchester, drew with Stevenage, lost to Newport, lost to Tranmere, then beat Skelmersdale. But, as I said, we can't underestimate them. The gap between League 1 sides and League 2 sides is very little. That's why we've seen teams such as Plymouth, such as Crewe, come into the league and give us such a challenge. For the last few years, we've been an established championship club, and they've come up from League 2 and given us a good challenge when we played Swindon, you know, beat us. Northampton, they just play the horrendous brand of football. So we're not even going to talk about them. But, you know, we, in the battle of, you know, just shit, we out them. Just saying. Anyway, league table, same as it was last time out. We're still in 5th. This is the one we're concentrating on, though. The one in the top left. The Papa John's Trophy. We need some points. We need some points. Ideally, Leicester Grimsby is a draw. We score a couple of goals. That puts us on 3 points, and ahead of Grimsby on goal difference, ahead of Leicester on goal difference, and we'll be sorted. Carabao Cup, don't care. FA Cup, through to the next round. The draw is tonight. I'll be doing a live watch along for that, so tune in. Around the grounds then, this is just our group stage only. Grimsby face Leicester under-21s on the South Coast. It's under-23s or under-21s, I don't really care. Shared shares now then, and it's Sonny Bradley, someone who has been on the books of this club since he was 7, hence why it dates back to 1998 and he's only made 2 appearances. He's been at this club since he was 7 years old. Mental. Well, from the age of 7. Hull-born lad. We let him go in 2013. But during his spell with us, he made his debut when we had like a defensive crisis. I think it was in. I'm trying to see what shirt it was, what season. During the 2011-12 season, he made his debut when we had a defensive crisis. Came in, didn't look too bad, but before that, he was on loan at Harrogate Town for only a few months, mind. In 6 games, scored none, and for us, only played the twice, scored none. But he did play for Harrogate. Predicted team now then. Still 4-3-3. George Long in goal. And this is where we really start to shake it up. Festus Arter comes in at right back with the 2 centre-backs are Alfie Jones, Jacob Greaves, Brandon Fleming at left back. Not too raucous so far. Dan Batty takes the captain's armband in central midfield alongside Max Sheaf and Regan Slater. Thomas Mayer makes his first start for Hull City on the right. Martin Samuelson is on the left. And Tom Eaves starts up top. Now that's the team. Picture form. You know who the players are. I've made an absolute mistake there on my preview thing. I've forgotten to change Smallwood for Batty. I'll change that by the time you're seeing this edit. Substitutes then. Harvey Cartwright, Hakiba Delican, Sean McLaughlin, Keane Lewis Potter, Josh McGuinness, Billy Chadwick and Callum Jones. That's the team. Pictures, you know who they are. That's the team on the pitch. We've got some very long name substitutes, so I did have to, size the thing down a little bit. Will that team get the win? Yeah. Yeah, it will. 2-0 win to the Tigers. That's what it's going to be. Thank you very much for watching the preview. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.